हमें कैच कर ली.
Okay. Okay, now see the part 2, which is about the story of Bismillah Khan, that we have completed. The question answer already I have dictated in the class A, 9th A class. So you can borrow the book from your friends and also write down by your own self. The remaining exercise which is given in a textbook that we are going to do right now. So open page number 26. This is about the language work, because you have to write down in the textbook because the space is given. Textbook ma. No need to write down in the CW book. Only in the textbook you have to do this exercise, because it is depend on how to learn the language by various different forms. So just the space are given, so we are doing here in this book only. So the first one is that complete the following sentences beginning with a to word. Try to answer the questions in bracket. मतलब here we have to use to or to, then any verb related to the sentence that we have to add here in the blank. The first one is the school sports team hops. What they hop? What does it hop? So you can add any kind of a dialogue to win the match, to do the better performance, to achieve the target. Anything you can write down after to. So in short, verb should be there. So write down to do better than the last. Okay, to do better than the last. Either you can write down to win the match. Either you can write down to achieve the awards. Okay, कोई पण ऑप्शन તમે લખી શકો છો. Did it? Okay. Second one, we all want dash. What do we all want to do?
Success in life.
Anything like to go on a vacation, to enjoy the picnic, to enjoy the holiday. कोई पण anything you can write down. To get we all want to get better life. Okay, એ પણ લખી શકાય. તો બી ચાલે. To work hard. Okay, we all want to work hard. Either we all want to enjoy holiday, to go on vacation, anything, whatever you wish to like to write that. So anything you can write over there. લખાઈ ગયું બધાનું? ક્યાં લખાઈ ગયું છે? To go on a vacation લખી નાખ. Okay. First no answer. First no to do better than the last. या तो to achieve awards. This is language work, so you can write down any kind of idea. Only the rule is that 2 plus verb should be followed. Okay, next one. They advise the hearing impaired child's mother dash. What did they advise her to do? To take her to a specialist. Okay, to take her to a specialist, to take her to a doctor. Okay. Specialist, SPECIALIST. To take her to a specialist. To take care भी चाले. Okay. To take to her doctor. To take her To a doctor, either specialist.
Either that's true.
Okay, લખાઈ ગયો બધાનો?
Yes.
Next one, the authorities permitted us to
do something.
So, what did the authorities permitted? To organize.
To do something.
लखो, to organize an event. Organize an event. To is already there, so you have to just write down organize an event. Chale. To do the function, it is also okay. To organize an event, it is also okay. To organize function, to organize program, anything you can write down. Okay, next one, fifth, a musician decided to
Achieve goals.
What did the musician decided? To perform well. Okay,
To perform this song.
a musician decided to perform well.
To perform well.
To perform well. Either you can write down a musician decided to achieve the award. Okay, that also you can write down. Chalo, next one, exercise. From the text on Bismillah Khan, find the words and phrases. Now, here the number of paragraph is written over there. We have to just find out which word is used for this phrase. Okay, phrase matlab the group of words. Phrases kone kehvay? The group of words. Okay, so the first one, the home of royal people. So that you have to find out from the first number paragraph. Royal residency, and another one name is palace. Two names have been used here. First one, palace. Either you can write down palace or the second one, royal residency. Royal palace, royal residency, anything you can write down. Now, the word which is used in paragraph, that only we have to write down. Second one, the state of being alone. So that is given in the 5th number paragraph.
Solitude.
Yes, solitude. Solitude. Solitude, that means isolate. Isolated or to live alone. Solitude मतलब एकला रहवो, बराबर? So here solitude. SOLITUD. Solitude એટલે એકલા રહેવું. The state of being alone. એકલા રહેવું. એના માટે કયો word use કર્યો છે? Solitude. Okay, next one. Third one, a part which is absolutely necessary. So second number paragraph, indispensable. In second number na paragraph માં જો છે indispensable component. A part which is absolutely necessary. So for that the word is used in the second paragraph is indispensable component. Third માં કહું છું indispensable component. Second paragraph માં આપેલું છે જો Okay, next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Fourth number, to do something not done before. So that is given in a 5th number paragraph. So the word is invent. What kind? Do something not done before. Chalo, next one.
Effortlessly.
Without much effort.
Effortlessly.
So, that is given on the 13th number paragraph. Effortlessly. The answer of 5th number is effortlessly. પછી next
Thick and fast. Thick and fast.
thick and fast. No, thick and fast. Quickly and in large quantities. So thick and fast. Thick, T-H-I-C-K, thick and fast. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, now next one.
Is the right answer.
We have to do the right answer. Two options are given. So the right one we have to underline over there. The first one is when something is revived. Just only do the underline over there. Leaves again. Last page, you understand what to do in this exercise? Only you have to do underline below the right answer. Next one. Stop. When a government bans something, stop. When something is considered auspicious, welcome it. Then fourth, when we take to something. Fifth, when you appreciate something, you find it good and useful. Fourth one, interesting. Fifth one, find it good and useful. Bache six, when you please bache awaaz na karo, just raise your finger to give answer, okay? When you replicate something, you do it.
For the second
time. Replicate means to do it again. Okay. Next one. When we come to terms with something, it is too longer upsetting. No longer. Okay. So this unit is. That is not necessary to do.
Okay, not a problem.
So today we are going to start new poem of this same second part. So we will complete the whole second unit. Okay. So just write down the words which I am writing on the board. Just write down it in your textbook.
Okay, ma'am. Where book
માં લખો either in textbook.
Right.
बिल्कुल आवाज नहीं. This is poem. You have to write down the words. Please keep quiet. Now if you anybody will make noise, I will not allow to sit in the classroom.
Ma'am, we want to write Facebook.
Either in Facebook or in your textbook. But if you are writing in textbook, just only use pencil, not pen. Who is still making noise?
એમાં નાના બાળકને કોને શાંત રહી
बिल्कुल आवाज न જોઈએ મારે. I just need pin drop silent in the class. क्या रखो तो एक स्पेस क्या મળે ત્યાં ન બનાવો. Past form of year.
मैम इसमें भी
एक पूरी हवाई है
Now it is visible. It is not visible. A light.
मैं टिकटॉक की लाइट बंद करना JAB or broad with sharp object. मीनिंग लगाओगे
Second digit tore, T-O-R-E, tore. It means slit. फाड़ी नाखूं जेने આપણે કહીએ છીએ. That is the past form of tear.
हमें बाकी हमारा शिव मारे
છે સરસ તો દેખાય છે. તો નંબર આપે. ચલો જ્યાં સુધી હું બોલું છું લખવા દો.
Scatter and misfire.
Okay, now I am speaking. Just write it there. Okay. It means JAB, jab or broad Don't be sharp object. Next word is crumbling. Crumbling. That is given in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 number line. Crumbling houses, crumbling doors.
Crumbling only.
Crumbling, So, write down the meaning of crumbling is decaying. D-E-C-A-Y-I-N-G.
B-C-A-Y.
D-C-A-Y.
Inside is
I-N-G. D-E-C-A-Y-I-N-G. Then the next word is rafters. So the meaning of rafters is given beside the page. Glossary that is given, there the rafters meaning is given. So rafter no meaning ત્યાં આપેલો છે, so no need to write down that. Rafters that means sloping roof. જે પેલાના જમાનામાં જે નળિયાવાળા ઘર હતા ને, ગામડામાં તમે જોયા હશે ધારવાળા.
સરખી તલે ના કોઈ એટલે ને ડાક થઈ જશે.
मैम इसमें भी लिखा है वो. मैम can I drink water? Yes.
विनोद माता में लास्ट वर्ड को लेकर फ्रॉम बची ने
Chef. C-H-A-F-F. Chef.
नीचे का स्टैंडिंग वो उसमें मीन्स वो विंडोज में
अलग है.
मैम मैम बोला है मैम वो अलग मीनिंग है, स्टैंड पास अलग मीनिंग है.
Sit fast. That is a different word. See, find out in the line.
स्टैंड पास मतलब वेरी गुड.
What?
બધું સમજાય અત્યારે faithful. Roar that is thunder. Flourish that is move ahead.
मैम लाइन में नहीं लिख के नहीं होना चाहिए ना.
Roar, thunder. તોફાન જેને કહીએ છીએ ને એ કોંગ્રેસ બાર કરતો ને
બાર
ये बोला
આ લખી આપજો એમાં નીચે
कंटिन्यू है
This is the central idea of the poem.
आवाज
so many noise
Ma'am, what is this?
Just write it down when I am explaining. Just write it down when I am explaining everything. Only you.
Yes, ma'am.
आवाज
रिफ्लेक्शन हो रहा है रिफ्लेक्शन हो रहा है मिस्टर आइडिया क्या
A central ideas है poem ना. These three are the central idea of this poem, and this is a not free verse poem. That everything I am going to explain, just write it down right now. Okay? Huh? Free words. અહીંયા નીચે સ્પેસ છે લખી નાખો ગમે ત્યાં જ્યાં હોય ત્યાં
Free words you going to choose.
બધું એક્સપ્લેન કરું છું
लखाई
તમારા નાના છોકરાને બોલે
From and from FIRM from determination. Third is face all hardship with courage.
मतलब
બધું explain કરું છું. Just write it down right now. I am going to explain each and every word. Don't bother for that. So all of you have written?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Do it fast.
almost my drawing is done.
અંડર માસ્ક બોલો તો બી આઈડિયા આવી જાય કોણ બારે બોલે છે બરાબર એટલે એવું નહીં વિચારવાનું કે માસ્ક પહેરેલું છે તો ટીચર વિલ નોટ બી આઈડેન્ટિફાય આવર ફેસ માસ્ક નો બેનિફિટ નહીં લેવાનો બરાબર Okay, so we are going to start a new poem that title as a Day, which is written by Subramanya Bharati. Okay, now please listen it carefully, and you are not allowed to talk a single sentence. If you have a doubt, then only you can raise your finger and ask to me. Okay, in between when I am talking, nobody will allow to talk anything. or making a noise. So, written by Subramaniam Bharati, who is basically Tamil poet, and some of the information about his birth time and the death time that is given in the book, in the box. See that box. Subramaniam Bharati, born on 1882 and dead on 1921, is a great Tamil poet, famous for his patriotism in the pre-independence era. So, whatsoever the writing she had dedicated to English literature, so that all the writing is referred to a patriotism kind of work. Patriotism मतलब जे देश भक्ति साथे जोड़ाયેલું હોય. So she had written all the works before pre-independence era. Pre-independence that means आजादी के पहले. So whatsoever the situation our country had faced before independence, the living style, the customs, the traditions, whatsoever the society was following, based on that, this writer or poet, Subramaniam Bharati is a writer also and poet also. So, she had written every work related to literature that is presenting the particular those days when India didn't get the freedom, and also she had presented the current situation during those times. So she had written regarding the patriotism kind of work and related to pre-independence era, मतलब स्वतंत्रता के पहले की बात है. So this is a wonderful poem which is related to a law of nature. શેની વાત છે અહીંયા? law of nature. मतलब nature that means કુદરત જેને આપણે કહીએ છીએ, the elements of a nature without which we cannot exist our life, because our life is depend on every element of a nature. We can't live without water, we can't breathe without air, we need to survive our life food also, so that food is also based on a nature. Okay, farmer is growing the food, grains, but that is also based on nature. See, you can see the recently situation due to a heavy rainfall, a continuous rainfall, all the crops and the grains in the farm that are vanished, that all are spoiled. Why? Because of much water.
Heavy
so due to that heavy rain. So this is a natural element by which our life is related, or we can say that we cannot exist without it. So this poem is talking about the law of nature. मतलब कुदरतનો કાયદો. હવે કુદરતનો કાયદો એટલે કેવો કાયદો? તો as a human being, we all know that in today's time we all are destroying the elements of nature.
Yes.
Somewhere we all are responsible for that.
Yes.
As the population is increasing, as the technology is increasing, we are using a number of vehicles, a number of technical devices, and due to that, directly or indirectly, it is affecting to a natural element. In terms of science, as all of you have studied, maybe that sun rays, that is very harmful for human beings. Our body cannot face the direct sunlight. So God has created one layer beyond that. In terms of science, we are considering it as an ozone layer. Okay, so that layer is protecting human beings, a human life from the direct sun heat. Okay, so that is the protection layer. But as we the human beings are destroying the total environment, and due to that ozone layer is going to be weak. કેવું પડતું જાય છે? Weak. Because of that thing, these all the natural calamities are occurred. Landslide hoy કે પછી flood hoy, પછી thunder hoy, storm hoy, these all the things are happening due to only human beings. We the human beings are responsible for that. બરાબર? કેમ કે ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક આપણે જ એના માટે જવાબદાર છીએ. So suppose if we will not save our natural element, then we will be not have a good and healthy life. Good life, that doesn't mean a luxurious lifestyle. If you have a car, bungalow, AC in every room, all the servant and maid you have, that doesn't mean a good or luxurious life. Good life means a healthy life you should need for a peaceful living. हेल्थी मतलब तंदुरस्त કે કોઈ બેક્ટેરિયા કે કોઈ વાયરસ તમને ઇફેક્ટ કરી શકે નહીં. And for that we require pure air to breathe, pure food to eat, okay, and that is only we gain when we save our natural element. તો અહીંયા આ જે આખી પોયમ જે છે એ શું મેસેજ આપે છે? that we should save our natural element by making a friendship with them. કોની સાથે friendship કરવાની છે? natural element સાથે. Why friendship? Because friendship is only a relation on the earth by which you can share your feelings and also you can share everything, because with a friend you can share everything. મિત્ર જે એક એવો સંબંધ છે મિત્રતાનો, ફ્રેન્ડશિપ, કે જેની સાથે આપણે આપણી કોઈ પણ વેધર ups and downs, whatever the situation we are facing, that we can share easily, which we cannot share with our parents. So here this poet is also telling us or giving us message that you should be make a friendship with the natural elements. As see here, this is a free verse poem. Free verse matlab without a rhyming words. See, whenever we read any poem or study any poem, all the stanza has a rhyming words. બરાબર? દરેક સ્ટાન્ઝામાં શું હોય છે? rhyming words. But here in this poem, in every line there isn't any rhyming words. Look at the last word of every line. In the first line, softly is there, then windows, then papers, then shelf, then books. So there isn't any rhyming word. So when the rhyming word is not there in the poem, that is called free verse poem. Understand the meaning of free verse? કે જ્યારે કોઈ પોયમમાં rhyming words ના હોય એવી પોયમને શું કહેવાય છે? free verse poem. Now what is come to the central idea? What is the central idea here? To face challenges. मतलब we all human beings have ups and downs in our life. All the period cannot be the same in our life. હંમેશા ગુડ હોય એવું જરૂરી નથી, હંમેશા બેડ હોય એવું જરૂરી નથી. So challenges will come, we have to find out the solution rather than surrounding it. Okay, surrounding matlab not surrounding but live it. Okay, એને છોડ્યા વગર શું કરવાનું છે? as a human being we have to face it. Then after, strong and firm determination. Strong matlab મજબૂત, firm એટલે પાક્કું, બરાબર? Determination matlab our thoughts, our emotions, our ideas, so all that things which is come from our માઇન્ડ ક્યાંથી આવે છે માઇન્ડમાંથી મગજમાંથી જે બધા પાસે છે ને એ લાઉડફુલ કેસ છે સો બધા પાસે સરસ મજાના પેન ભગવાને આપેલા છે તો એનો આપણે શું કરવાનું છે ઉપયોગ કરવાનો છે સો we have to be very strong and firm by our ideas, by our thoughts and by our emotions. બરાબર determination એટલે મજબૂત હોવું પાક્કું હોવું all these three are the synonyms strong એટલે બી મજબૂત firm એટલે મજબૂત પાક્કું determination that means દ્રઢ નિર્ણય the pure Gujarati word for this word is દ્રઢ નિર્ણય દ્રઢ એટલે શું ઈરાદા પક્કા હોના then after face all hardship with courage hardship मतलब मुश्किल the challenges how to face the challenges with courage courage એટલે kind of a skill a kind of a knowledge બરાબર જ્ઞાનથી courage શક્તિ જેને નથી કહેતા good courage હોવું જરૂરી છે બરાબર so in short these three central idea is telling us that whatsoever the situation we have in our life we have to face it by our strong mind by a strong desire and also by a strong determination okay so that is the central idea of this poem now I am going to read this and also explain it આ 10 મિનિટ માં આજે ઘણું બધું પડાય બરાબર see the book ચલો હવે poem word by word explain કરું છું just listen it carefully wind comes softly here this poet Subramaniam Bharti is appealing to a nature શું અપીલ કરે છે અપીલ એટલે વિનંતી કરવી what she is appealing wind come softly હવા તું કેવી રીતે આવ softly એટલે ધીમેથી બરાબર નાજુકતાથી ધીમેથી તારી બાજુમાં છે ને ઊભો કર્યો અહીંયા come here take your progress book તને કીધું મેં take your progress book and
નાના છોકરો છે ને બધી
progress book લઈ લે I was talking in the classroom just inform Sunil sir
હા મેં વિડિયો ચાલુ એડિટિંગ કરનો
I know what so wind come softly matlab here the poet is appealing to a god that just come softly wind come softly don't break the shutters of the windows what does he say don't break the shutters of the windows શેના shutters છે બારીના કે વિન્ડોના જે shutters છે દરવાજા વિન્ડોની જે બારી છે એને પ્લીઝ તોડીશ નહીં don't break the shutters of windows don't scatter the papers because the window is there in the room we are putting the window just for air circulation we can get a good and fresh air through the window so what does the poet says here don't scatter the papers scatter એટલે disperse disperse એટલે શું થાય આમ તેમ ફેંકી દે બરાબર ઉડાડી દેવું કે આમ તેમ વેરવિખેર કરી નાખવું so what here the poet is appealing to wind come softly don't break the shutters of the windows and don't even scatter the papers papers ne પણ વિખીશ નહીં આમ તેમ ઉડાડીશ નહીં don't throw down the books on the shelf પાર્ટીશન્સ કરેલા હોય અને એના ઉપર બુક્સ અરેન્જ કરેલી છે. સો the poet is appealing to read that come softly, don't break the shutters of the windows, don't scatter the papers and don't throw down the books on the shelf. કે જે શેલ્ફમાં વેલ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝ કરેલી છે, પ્લીઝ ડોન્ટ થ્રો ઇટ ડાઉન. There, look what you did. હવે અહીંયા અપીલ કરે છે, but the air is not listening anything. Wind is not listening anything. There, look what you did. જો તે શું કર્યું છે? You threw them all down. શેને નીચે ફેંકી દીધું છે? બુક્સ ને. You threw all down. मतलब જેટલું બધું વેલ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝ છે મારા રૂમમાં, that everything you have smashed. Smashed એટલે ભેગું ભેજો. બરાબર? So she is appealing to read, come softly, don't break the shutters of the windows, don't scatter the papers, don't throw down the books on the shelf. Dad, look what you did. You threw them all down. તે શું કર્યું અહીંયા? બધું સ્મેશ કરી દીધું, બધું પાડી દીધું. You tore the pages of the book. Tore, that means slit. ફાડી નાખો. That is the past form of tear. બરાબર? Tear નો past form છે tore. So what does he say? You tore the pages of the book. Book na page પણ તે ફાડી દીધા છે. Because a wind have that much of strength that can do anything. હવામાં એટલી તાકાત છે જે કાલે બધાએ કદાચ મહેસૂસ કરી જશે. બરાબર? We all have faced yesterday because a heavy wind was there, cold and chill. We all have enjoyed yesterday's environment just like Simla and Kashmir. Okay, so yesterday that was the atmosphere. So that is the strength. That is the strength of a wind. Any havani takat છે. It can do anything. So you tore the pages of the book. मतलब books ના જે pages છે એને તે ફાડી નાખ્યા છે. હવાના પ્રહારથી કંઈ પણ થઈ શકે છે. બરાબર? એકવાર બહુ હવા હોય ને ત્યારે બુક ખુલ્લી મૂકવી એટલે ખબર પડી જશે. Okay, now see again. You brought rain again. What does he say? You brought rain again. Because as the wind is very heavy એટલે not in terms of heaviness, but heavy that means a stroke of air. Prahar. એવો પ્રહાર છે that is very heavy. Attack, the attack of air. So you were clever at poking fun at weaklings. What does he say? You are very clever at poking. Poking that means jab or prod with sharp object. હારવાળું. આપણે અણીદાર. અણીથી કોઈને આપણે મારીએ. That is called poking. So what does he say? You are very clever. શેમાં clever છે તું? કોણ? હવાને કહે છે you are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Weaklings मतलब those who are weak. જે નબળા છે એને અણીથી મારવા માટે. અહીંયા અણી એટલે એર હવા જે છે એનો પ્રહારની વાત છે. The attack, the stroke of the winds is so heavy, so